Oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. Hello, 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 and good morning, everyone. I believe it is still morning for everyone. So, good morning, but good day, depending on where you are joining us from. How is everyone doing today? Happy Monday. Happy February. Happy Black History Month. Happy all the things. Let me know because I had to move my setup and everything. So before I keep talking to myself, please let me know with microphones in the chat that you can hear me. And then in the meantime, I will scroll up to the top and see who all is here this morning. Because I know there's a bit of a delay. And also, it is raining and winding pretty bad where I am. And so, I am optimistic that we won't have any connectivity issues. However, just kind of sharing that if you experience any buffering or anything, it may be on my end. A quick refresh might refix it. Let's see how that goes. But hello, hello, hello. So first in the parlor today we had Nicole. Welcome in, welcome in. So because you were in before the bot woke up, I don't think it shared your link. So we're gonna do this the old fashioned way and grab your link. But good morning, Nicole. And if you haven't already, go ahead and reclaim your first spot. That is one of the changes that I had been making and tinkering. So I have a lot to share with you guys. I'm gonna try to make it brief, just in the interest of time. However, let me just go ahead and reshare Nicole's link there. All right, there we go. So Nicole was first in the parlor. Good morning, good morning. And then we had, oh wait, it's going well. Systems at work have been done all morning, so not much going on. I love that for you. Love that for you. Love a slow morning, a gentle morning, easing into the week. Second in the parlor, we had Sussex. Good morning, Sussex. Happy Monday. How are you? I hope you claimed your second spot. Oh, it did share your link, Nicole. Wonderful. It is holding. Why was it holding? Nicole said good morning to Sussex and it held it for review. Okay. All right, YouTube. But good morning, Zach. You were third in the parlor. So if you haven't yet, go ahead, exclamation point third. Claim your sugar cubes if you haven't yet. Good morning. Happy National Tater Tot Day. So I will be making tater tots. Wonderful. Thank you. And Zach, is today your birthday? Or did I make that up? Yesterday's a bit of a blur. So tell me if I made that up. But is today your birthday? Good morning, Abby. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Let's see. I think I got everyone. Sussex. Go to Heartopia with all that. No, I do know there's an event going on because I've been seeing all the streams and all the guides and things on my feed. It's quite a lot. It's wow. For people like me who aren't playing Utopia, it's a lot. Just scrolling and everything. It's Heartopia, whether it's a creator or an ad, they are spending boku bucks to drive to get new users and drive attention to their new game and all the things. Yeah, lots of dollars are being poured into their ads. That is for sure. Let's see. Tiger Lily, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? Happy Monday. How are you doing today? Everyone else who wasn't first, second, or third, you can continue to use exclamation point not last if you feel moved to do so. Hold on. Sorry. I got a message and I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Always gotta make sure everyone else is okay in the household. Okay, we're good. We're back. All right, Sussex, you claimed your second. Auntie T, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, I am all caught up. Like I said, happy Monday, happy February, happy Black History Month, happy Valentine Month. And if you saw my community post, you know February is my favorite month for all the reasons that I just mentioned. It's also my birthday month. So we are in a celebration season. So I'm very excited. I think we're going to have a cozy good time. As you come in, do not forget to check your sugar cube balances and all the things, our daily rituals. I did update the tea and treat menus for the month. So we do have a few new goodies on there. So you can use exclamation point tea, exclamation point treat. I did update tea to cafe, but I think we're just all used to using tea. So whichever one will work though. They will both work, cafe or tea. Um, I am going to do my morning run around because my pockets are super full. And while I'm emptying that, so I might be looking away from the chat for a bit. A few things changed with the commands, so I want to be sure to explain that. But in the interest of time, rather than have you look at my avatar, I'm going to empty my pockets while I explain that. So let me do one last gander at the chats. It's your birthday month too, Tiger Lily. Let's go. So excited. I did have two additional sound effects, and then I forgot to load them. Oh, by next stream, we will have more February celebratory sound effects, if you will. But yay! Come on, birthday queen. February is the best month. Fight me. That's we're not gonna have that conversation. Let's see. Okay, so check your sugar cube balances, do all the things. I'm going to empty my pockets while I explain all the changes, and then I'll actually officially start the actual dailies part of the program because my pockets are atrocious. Also, really quick, if you have not seen it, the speed build for this room went live yesterday on the channel. So this room I will be changing over seasonally, depending on the holiday. I love a theme, and so that's what this room is going to become for me. And so I went all in with the hearts and the valentines and the things. If you want to see the speed build for this room, it is on the channel. Now go ahead and watch that after the stream. Stay here for the stream and then go watch it. Yeah, I spiraled a little bit, but I love the end result. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping. So as I mentioned, the tea and let's see, what do I have anything in this floor? You know what, let's start with the things that are more obviously taking up space, the flowers and the fish, and actually the gems. So as I said, the tea and treat menus have been updated for the month of February. Also for February, I've gone ahead and retired the fortune redemption and replaced it with an affirmation redemption. That just seems more apropos for the month. So that is a new introduction to the commands that you can go ahead and try just for your daily affirmation. But the rest of the dailies, like the usual ritualist commands, are all the same. So your vibe check and all of that, none of those have changed. However, I did fix one of the larger commands and add 1, 2, 3. Yes, I added 3. Walk with me. So you'll notice that some of the commands, and I will go ahead, and I'm talking about the redemption ones. So the ones that you would turn in your sugar cubes to use. You'll notice, let me go ahead and put the menu up. There we go. You'll notice that some of them have the word redeem in front of them. And so you literally have to use exclamation point redeem space and then whatever the next redemption is. And that is just a Streamlabs thing for the larger redemptions if I want them to actually have a sound or some kind of effect. That is not a me thing. That is a Streamlabs and YouTube thing. However, we make it do what it do. So if you were here for my last couple of streams, then you know we had a decorate redemption that would select, I need to get new, what's that, berry salads. Go ahead and throw that in my pocket. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay, let's drop off some food. I got rid of that decorate redemption because what it was doing was it was picking a number and then I'd have to look up the number of the house that it was, or I manually add the roll of the dice to the screen, and it was just a whole lot, especially if I'm not looking at the chat to know that someone redeemed that. So that one is now one of the larger ones. So if you do, and not necessarily in cost, but the cost didn't change, I guess I should say. I don't think I have any other foods in this room. Yep, they're all in the front room. Cool. So if you do redeem decorate, no one has to like demonstrate it, it's just me sharing. If you do redeem decorate and you want to choose the house that I decorate at that particular stream, you would do redeem redeem / decorate, and then we will hear the sound, and then I can trigger the on-screen randomizer to choose the house. Along that same vein, because it is the month of love, we can also choose the muse for the design if you would like. And that would be redeem space couple. We have 10 couples in the game, soon to be 11, which is kind of dope. When I actually sat down and counted, I was like, oh, look at all the couples. And so we will do a design based around the couple that is selected. I forgot where 2 of these are. This one's in here. There we go. So I hope that makes sense. Redeem decorate picks a house. Oh, this is full. Cool. And redeem couple picks one of the valley couples to inspire the design. Okay, I've been seeing this chat moving in the like corner of my eye, so let me see what I have been missing. Okay, I saw when Auntie T came in, so that is the last thing that I saw. Wait, no, I don't. Zach, it's not your birthday. It's Nicholas's birthday. Charge it to my head, not my heart, if I got it wrong, guys. I think it's Nicholas's birthday today. Please, someone correct me. Although I'm behind, so someone's probably corrected me by now. But welcome in, Nicholas. Happy Monday. How are you? Corgi, welcome in, welcome in. How are you, Corgi? Happy Monday. Coco, welcome in, welcome in. Oh gosh, I lost my words. How are you today? Happy Monday. So we have Nicole, we have Coco, some amazing creators in the chat this morning. Love that for us. I saw Quirky, I saw Tiger Lily, and we're scrolling and we're scrolling. We're saying hello. I saw Abby. Okay, I didn't miss too much. Oh, Keto, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Jam Raid. Oh, that's what was scrolling in my peripheral. Vardo, welcome in. Keto, another amazing creator in the chat. Please go check her out. Yay, the link is working. Wonderful. We love it when a plan comes together. Varda, welcome in. How are you? Mindy, welcome in. Welcome in. And Jam herself, welcome in. Thank you for one of these days, Jam, I might have to just not go to sleep and do an overnight stream. One of these days I am going to catch you. Welcome in. How are you this morning, Jam? How is Monday treating you? How is everyone feeling? How was stream? Download me and then leave. Because you are a busy lady and I need you to rest and do all the things. We love you here in the parlor. We love it when you can hang out. But you know what we love more than hanging out in the parlor? Rest. That is what we love more than hanging out in the parlor. So what you guys missed, yeah, it is gonna have to be an afternoon stream, Keto. But here's the thing, I mostly stream mornings at this point. Like that has been the sweet spot with the kiddos and the husband, and it is a rare occurrence for me to do an evening stream. I do when you hear me, just so I know that we are back up and running. Refresh as needed. Let me put that in the chat as well. And hopefully, we're back up and running. Oh no. Okay, I don't see me yet. But yes, microphones in the chat if you are hearing me and seeing thing and everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Just so I know we're on the same page. It looks like we're good. I can see me and all the things. So yes, I did mention earlier that we are having terrible, terrible, terrible wind and rain, and you guys know how it goes. Because the weather is wretched everywhere at this point. So okay, I see the microphones. Thank you guys. Okay. I didn't have these things in chess. Hold on. I don't have time for this. Okay. Let's just go back downstairs. So what you came in on, Raiders, wonderful. I see the microphones. Thank you, Keto, for confirming. Tiger Lily 6, everybody. Perfect. Because I didn't want to just be rambling. And then now it's just me talking to me. So yes, I hope this doesn't happen often, but we will get through it as it happens. No big. But yeah, Keto, Jam would have to stream right after me again today. Because right now Monday mornings are my sweet spot. And she starts her stream on Monday mornings before me every single time. But one day it'll happen. I have faith in me. But yes, you guys came in as I was explaining some new redemption and command changes. So as you come in, for those of you who are new to the parlor, welcome. As you come in, you do earn in-stream currency just for hanging out, just for chatting. Sugar cubes, you can use exclamation point sugar to check your balances. And then there are a variety of redemptions in addition to from free commands, obviously. But there are a variety of large to small redemptions, small to large. What else? Words are hard. That you can spend them on in stream. So we have like our daily rituals, check the tea menu, the treat menu. It's been updated for the month, and then we have some other themed ones. So our decorate one, that's what you guys came in on. Redeem, decorate. You choose the house that we're decorating during stream that day. Redeem couple chooses the couple that is our muse. They can be used in tandem. It just may not always make sense. So yeah. Spend your sugar cubes wisely if you're going to use both. And then we have our Bridgerton. So exclamation point Bridgerton. That's been there for a while. It's probably never going anywhere. It's probably never going anywhere. Because we are in Bridgerton season. However, I did add a new Bridgerton one. And so because it's the month of love, I didn't just want you guys spending sugar cubes. I forgot to drop off this one. I didn't just want you guys spending sugar cubes. I wanted you guys to be able to earn sugar cubes as well, because I am a benevolent queen. But no, in all jokes, so I've added 2 new trivias. So in addition to there now being a first, second, and last, before there was just the first, first, second, and last earns you sugar cubes. So early arrivals do receive a little something something in their purse, but there are now, okay, my pockets are empty, so let's do our dailies, or empty-ish. You can now earn sugar cubes through trivia. So the trivia one will rotate depending on the season and the mood that I'm in. Right now we're in Bridgerton season. So exclamation point redeem trivia will trigger a Bridgerton trivia. You will have 30 seconds to answer the question that appears on the screen, and it will tell you the value of how much you've earned, anywhere from 10 to 50 sugar cubes if you get the correct answer. Now, whoever triggers it obviously can answer it, but so can anyone else. Choosing to redeem that one is basically you saying, hey, I think we all need a chance to earn some sugar cubes. So it's almost as if you are the patron of a giveaway, if you will. So that is exclamation point, redeem, trivia. It is currently Bridgerton trivia. Exclamation point, redeem, love, because we are in the month of love, is a Disney love trivia. So on the screen will appear a random love quote from a Disney animation movie. Again, first to guess correctly within the 15 seconds for this one will earn bonus cubes anywhere from 50 to 75 sugar cubes for naming who said it and the movie that it is from. Tell me if all of this makes sense. Because I know it was a lot of words while I'm also running around on the screen. Keto, go do all the things. Thank you for coming with the raid, guys. If you do not know Cozy Keto, please go check her out. Amazing DDV creator. She also plays a few other cozy games. However, she is known in the DDV community because she also does the leaks and things, which means soon we have an update coming out. Miss Keto is going to be a busy bee tinkering in the ones and twos and finding out what is coming out for us. So again, thank you, Keto, for coming in with the raid. Oh, sorry, that was my alarm. Thank you, Keto, for coming in with the raid. Corgi, thank you for triggering the love tree. It worked. Wonderful. You see the things show up on the screen. It did what it's supposed to do. I am actually going to switch to my larger screen before the love trivia pops up. And we are going to see. Is it not working? Is it not working? I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. It's not working. I'm going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Okay, we're going to fix it. Okay. So it half worked. We're also just, we're just out here on vibes. Oh no. I spent the whole weekend tinkering, and the day of, this thing said, I'm gonna do what I want to do. No. Okay, it should. There we go. Please let me know if you see it. I will re-roll it just so you actually have time to get the question. Keto, enjoy your raid and run though. Enjoy time with the family, or if you have work you need to do. Okay, let me know if you guys saw it. Okay. I will re-roll it for you, Corgi, because it was on, but it wasn't on. So that's on me. We're gonna re-roll that. Ooh, late office. Enjoy your work, Lurk Coco. I hope Coco is kind to you this week, this morning. But thank you for hanging out again, guys. Go check out the amazing Naturally Coco. She has amazing ACNH and DDV bills. She is also decorating her interiors alongside me. So you are going to get a lot of inspiration for both DDV and CNH. ACNH. Okay, Corgi. But this is anyone in the chat, whoever is first to answer. So Corgi redeemed the love quote. I'm re-rolling it because it had started rolling before we were paying attention. So I'm going to refresh it. The question it's going to be a quote, excuse me. You're going to have 15 seconds to say who said the quote and the movie that it is from. And we are doing that in 3, 2, 1, go. How do you spell love? You don't spell love. You feel it. All right, 15 seconds. Who said it? Name that movie. Let's see. Let's see. Did anyone get it? No. And if the 15 seconds feels like it's not enough time for you to type, let me know. I can adjust it to 30. We got a raid. We got a raid. Tanny, welcome in. Welcome in. So did the raid mean no one saw the trivia? Is that what that meant? Welcome in, Raiders. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Corgi, you were close. It was Piglet, but you did get the movie. So more time. Okay, so I will adjust the time. So I will do that. Thank you for the feedback. Listen, guys, everything's an experiment here. So Corgi, simply for playing along, you will get your bonus, basically what you spent plus that back because we're figuring out together. So thank you for being a trooper. And also Christopher Robin's pretty close. It was Piglet. But welcome in, Raiders. Okay, let me scroll up. Oh, Corgi, you guessed Kevin. Was that the last quote? Because I didn't even get to see it. That's how quickly it went by to me. Or were you saying hi to someone? Okay, I saw Keto Rated Run. Minx, did I see when you came in? Good morning, Minx. How are you? Happy Monday, happy day, happy day, happy day. Who did I miss? Okay, I saw Coco say she was going to lurk. And then Tanny Rated. Tanny, my love, how are you? Tanny, another amazing creator who's been super busy between Heartopia, Infinity Nikki Guides, DDV. Tanny's just out here doing all the things. An amazing, cozy creator. Tanny, wonderful to have you in the parlor, but also go. Well, how was stream? How are you? Because we don't always get to catch each other and then go. Okay, it was a little small. No, it wasn't you, Nicole. That was me. Good morning, Jamie. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning to everyone who came in with the raid. Pad Queen, if you have another name that you want me to call you by, please let me know. But welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Okay. There we go. Okay, so Corgi, I added your 60 sugar cubes back to your purse because I think it was 30. Don't get me to lying. Yeah, it was 30. Thank you for playing along. Thank you for being my guinea pig as usual. But yeah, so see, we're just trying things. We're just figuring things out here in the parlor. So thank you guys for sticking it out, playing along. But essentially that is how the love and the trivia would work. So I'm going to increase the trivia is 30 seconds. So I'll increase the love to 30 seconds as well. I'll make a note to myself so that you guys actually have time to type in, to see the question or the quote and type in the things. I might even bump it up to just a full minute. Yeah, I think a full minute. Yeah, let's just do a full minute. I was just tinkering. And when it's just me, obviously things may feel right. But then when there's a chat going and all the things, yeah. Now we know. Call me DDPQ D-pad. Just don't call me late. That was hilarious. All right, I will call you D. Well, welcome into the parlor. Thank you for hanging out. Flower Loki, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, so I have gone ahead and done my dailies. I think those are all the updates in terms of redemptions. I know it was a lot, and then there were 2 raids, so things were getting a little funky in there. But thanks for bearing with me, guys. Flower Loki, how are you today? Happy Monday. All right, so 2 things. We are now going to stop by Scrooge's. If anyone wants to, well, I'm going to pick these first. If anyone wants to redeem Scrooge and see what my chances in the Scrooge shop are today, I did get 1 new item this weekend, tire tracks. that is what he gave me this weekend. And then a couple of days ago, it was off stream. I got my first new item in weeks, and it turned out to be a really good new item. The wish blossom flower. So that was really nice. Do I need any more food? Actually, I do want more of these waffles, and these are good ones. All right, now that we are all settled in. Okay. Whew. All right. Tanny, gonna look for a minute. Yes, please. Go do all the things. Decompress after stream. Okay, you have to sort out the rubbish. That's less fun. But also go do that as well. Corgi, half points. Oh, the cafe didn't work? Okay, so keep using tea. I will double check cafe as well. So we need to, I'm taking notes. We need to increase the seconds, double check cafe. Thank you for letting me know, Corgi. Guys, we're going to get there together. All right. We are going to get through this together. So you can still use exclamation point T. That one still works. I just left both of them. So you can check your tea menu and your treat menu, your daily affirmation, all the things. 92% chance Scrooge finally put something elegant on the shelves. What? Ooh, I like that. I also don't even know what I'm missing from Scrooge and Wish Blossom Ranch, to be quite honest. Let me just go in collections really quick, because so I'm at 70%. So I'm clearly missing things. Let's see. Lots of non-Disney, 101 Dalmatian things, 1 Snow White thing, 3 Pooh things. Okay, so yeah, I'm missing things. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get. Hey, Soma girl. So my, in case anyone's wondering, my forgotten his name, Soma. That is Lady Danbury's maiden name. All right. Don't see nothing. Oh. But I am not you. This clock. I am going to buy more of this clock. Well, just the additional one, I should say. No. I came in with such high hopes. Scrooge, you lied to me. Well, here we are. All right, so we are done. Our dailies. Yeah, clearly meant 8. Ooh, vanilla Earl Grey. Ooh, lovely. I am having, right now, this is what I've been having the most of. Another honey citron tea with ginger. You can actually real life hear me pouring my tea. That's what that was, if you actually did hear it. All right, lastly, in the world of commands and things, because it is Black History Month, and this one isn't anything like to redeem. This is simply sharing a Black History Month trivia of the week. And so yesterday we shared one. I'm going to just reshare it because that one was during my live premiere. The Dora Milaje were inspired by real life. I don't know how to pronounce this, so charge it to my head, not my heart. The Dora Milaje were inspired by the real life Agoji, elite women warriors from the historical kingdom of Dahomey, present day Benin. And I put together a series of Black history facts having to do with gaming and or Disney. So I'll be sharing them throughout every stream, live premiere. Really excited to just kind of have that information be out there. I learned a lot as I was looking these facts up. And I hope that you learn something as well too. So like I said, they'll be related to gaming. They'll be related to Disney. In this case, Disney slash Marvel. That was yesterday's fact. So let's go ahead and get today's fact. It can't appear fully on the stream because they're so long. So I simply just kind of trigger the thing. It tells me what number, and then I'll enter the fact in the old fashioned way in the chat. And so today's fact is Kim Grommet was the first Black female Imagineer, helping design attractions and experiences for Disney parks. So if you don't know, now you know. Kim Grommet, the first Black female Imagineer, helping design attractions for experiences and experiences for Disney parks. So yes, I hope we all walk away learning a little something this fine Monday morning. Now let's decorate. Good morning, Daisy. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. Oh, you're having a caramel iced latte. Corgi, are you one of those people, it doesn't matter the season, you are going to have an iced beverage? My best friend is like that. It could be negative 5 degrees. And actually where she is, it has been freezing temps. She is having an iced coffee, an iced latte, whatever it is. Are you like that too, Corgi? So I wanted to bring you guys to my frosted island really quickly. Now let's get into the things. It only took us 45 minutes. I think that's actually great. Between 2 raids, explaining 5011 redemptions and commands, and emptying my pockets and doing my dailies, 45 minutes. Gotta say, pretty impressed with myself. So I wanted to bring you guys up here because we got... I'm lost. Hey, Anna. We got Elsa's house. This was literally a whole lot of hoarding of moonstones. I did end up buying the $10 moonstone pack a couple of weeks back when the chalet was in the shop, because I had this house pinned, the other house pinned, and the chalet, and I was like, okay, there's no way. And I know you guys voted against this one. Like, you were like, if one has to go, this one has to go. I ended up buying a $10 moonstone pack just to get the chalet. And then all the weeks after that, I kind of just stacked up. And so, yeah, the moonstone bonus plus what I got in my dream snap, I was able to finally get Elsa's palace out of storage. So I will go in furniture mode. Keto is gone now, Daisy. Oh yes, you were behind. Yes. It happens to all of us. We blame YouTube. It happens a lot. By the way, thank you guys for the 23 likes on stream. I truly appreciate it, especially this early in the day, especially if you are closer to my time zone. It is very early. So thank you so much. Welcome to the present, Daisy. How are you? So thank you for the 23 likes. I truly appreciate it. Yes, we got the Frozen Palace. I love it over here. So it was Cindy's house that was a placeholder. So I just moved Cindy's house over here. This was going to be the spot for the house in the Moonstone bundle. I'm not going to get it before, like, I'm not going to be able to get it before the update ends. So Cindy might just live up here for a while, or I might come up with a little filler build for this area. However, the focus, the star, is Elsa's palace. It absolutely looks perfect. And I didn't have to do much to make it fit. I think I only had to bring the ice river kit down one, and there's just no room for the other corner on the other side. So I kind of just put this here just to kind of camouflage the gap, because when you're walking, you can't tell that there's a gap there. It's only in furniture mode that you can really see it. Especially once, I added the ice that we get from Storybook Vale. So I am so happy. This looks exactly how I wanted it to look in this build. Again, if you were here, we did this during winter break, the holiday break. This makes me so very happy. I know there were some people who felt like the bottom was just like this big block of a rock. Um, and that it was also reminiscent of the Frosty Fortress, but that is actually what I love about it. Because then across here, we have the Frosty Fortress down the road over here. So Anna is flanked by the Frosty Fortress, and let's go back in furniture mode. And that's not furniture mode. And Elsa's Palace. So excited. So this build is practically completed or near completion. Let's call it 85% complete. So like I said, I'm just going to create a filler build over here because Cindy's house will be going in ever after. So I'll move it just so I can like mentally know that this corner is empty. This will be going in ever after. I'll create a filler build. And then I do want to make some additional tweaks over here. Nothing crazy. It just doesn't feel complete, if that makes sense. You are headed out, Coco. If these roads aren't clear enough for you, you'll be back. Yes, please. Let's be safe out there on these roads. Drive safe. Again, I hope work is gentle and kind. But also, I hope you get to actually have a snow day. Just saying. So you can be cozy with your games. So yeah, that is what's happening up here. So happy. And so what did I miss? Oh, Angry Shroom, thank you for adding your name to the Parlour Ledger, aka subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Parlour. If you are lurking, lurkers are welcome here. Ain't no thing. Again, thank you for adding your name to the Parlour. And I hope you stay a while. And also, if you aren't lurking and you do want to hang out and chat, just let me know if there's another name you want to go by, or I can just call you Angry Shroom. That is okay too. And also for hanging out in chat, this is for everyone. You do get, words are hard. In-stream currency sugar cube, so you can check your sugar cube balance, exclamation point sugar. Let's see what the tally is. And if you missed it, I've added a few new ways for you to gain sugar cubes and not just spend sugar cubes. So we have Shroom or Shroomy is fine. Wonderful. Well, welcome in, Shroom. How are you? So these are all the ways that you can spend your sugar cubes, but there are ways arriving early earns you sugar cubes. So when you're first, second, or third. And then we have some trivia. Trivia? Wow, why was that so hard? That will earn you sugar cubes. So right now we have Corgi, 1,930 sugar cubes. Crest, 1,475. Me, I know I was going to make mine a giveaway purse, but it was actually quite messy to do that. So I'm just going to sit at third. Or I'll like redeem things or whatever. Javs at 860. Nick in the top 5, rounding it out. And then we have New, Tiger Lily, Dom, Flower Loki, and Topher rounding out the top 10. My top 5, top 10 shakes up real easily. And I'm kind of excited to see that now that you can earn. So redeem trivia can earn you, and redeem love can earn you. And then again, being first, second, or third can earn you sugar cubes. I'm quite excited. And if any of these exchanges, like you're like, well, what does this mean? What do I get if I redeem this? Like, if you just want to know before you spend the 5, 10, 50, 100, 1500, let me know and I will happily explain them. Because I know it may not always be obvious. So right now, here's what's left in my shop because I bought Elsa's Palace. Where are we? I still have the other frosted cottage, fairy winter cottage pinned, and then I went ahead and pinned the sunny coastal villa. I don't think the math is gonna math, no matter how many moonstone chests I get, for me to get the fountain. Um, and I'm just gonna have to make my peace with that. I was super tempted to get, I think it's like the $5 Moonstone bundle to get it. I might, I don't know. But yeah, so for those who didn't know, this is the house that I was referring to that was originally intended to live in this corner, but I'm pretty sure that Moonstone bundle is going to be gone either this Wednesday or next Wednesday. And yeah, the numbers were crunched and the math isn't mathing. So we're going to do a little filler build here. We're going to move Cindy to Ever After because that's her permanent home. And that way we can officially call this build done. And then we'll do a whole walkthrough and it'll be amazing. Awesome. Amazing. Meg, welcome in. Welcome in. When did you sneak in here? Hold on. When did you sneak in here? Oh, Oh, so Shroom, you came in with the raid. Well, welcome, and we are happy to have you here in the parlor. You were not tardy, Meg. A lady arrives exactly when she is meant to. Welcome in, friend. How are you? Also, Meg. So, if you didn't wait for me, I totally understand. So Meg and I were going to watch Bridgerton together. So for those of you who don't know my schedule, let's go to what we were last decorating, just so I'm not standing here. Um, my schedule revolves around my children and my husband, particularly my husband, because he goes long stretches of time just because of his job where he's not home. And so I fully planned to watch Bridgerton yesterday because he would be home with the girls. Things happened with his schedule. I ended up having to push it back, and then I promptly crashed. Sometimes I don't realize how tired I actually am. I think especially as wife and mom, you're just going, right? You're just running, doing the things until you put your head on a pillow. And I crashed. I fell asleep in my house clothes. And if you know me, you know that that is not me. I have a whole routine, my pajamas, my bonnet. It's a whole thing. That is a very sacred part of my day. I crashed in my house clothes. um, so, Meg, if you did not wait for me, totally understand. However, immediately after stream, I'm having second breakfast. I am not even watching it in my office and closing the door. I'm staying in this room watching the new season on the big TV. The only reason I am not terribly distraught that I haven't watched it yet is because I know exactly what happens. I read the book. The only parts I don't know are the parts that have to do with characters that aren't original to the book. But in terms of main storyline, I know what happens. Oh, let's stop back with stuff. And so that's the only reason I am not shaking, screaming, crying, throwing up. But yeah, so Meg, again, if you didn't wait for me, totally understand, bestie. I wouldn't have waited for me either at this point. Not even gonna be mad. Okay, let's catch up. Do you have, oh, actually, yes, I do have one. However, speaking of which, I received three amazing surprises for a throne that I haven't shared publicly. And I'm really, really excited. So I received, I didn't get to set up my overhead camera for you guys to see it. But I did share a picture on my YouTube community tab. I received a Lady Danbury Funko Pop. I heart her. Oh. And that actually might be why I'm so tired because I ended up reworking some things in my office to accommodate these things. Um, like, so I moved my mini fridge, I moved my bookcase, and I think that might also be why my body was like, hey, girl. So I received a Lady Danbury Funko Pop, the official Bridgerton coloring book, and the Able Sisters Lego set. And I'm really excited. One, just because I love those things, obviously. But we are really, really close to making YouTube partner. And I went back and forth on if and when that happens, whether or not I would turn on memberships. Because if I turn on memberships, what do I give members? And so one of the things I landed on was it would be cozy pre-gaming, so like a pre-stream or post-stream, whichever, depending on the time, where I would either like do some coloring or Lego building or just my other cozy vices. And so I'm really excited that I got those things. No need, whoever sent them, like, you're anonymous for a reason, so not even gonna, press it. But I just really wanted to also say another public thank you, because it is something that just it hit me in the feels. Um, and I really, really, really appreciated it. So thank you. Wanted to share that. So to answer your question, it does exist, Corgi. um, so that command was supposed to be mod only. And this is what happens when you create things that you don't test or that you don't think people will use. Well, there you go, Corgi. You found it. Coco, welcome in, welcome in. So there are three Cocos who are friends to the parlor. There's Naturally Coco, who was here earlier, amazing creator, ACNHDDV. Then we have Hot Cocoa Collective, another amazing variety creator, DDV, 2 Point Museum. She's not here, but I'm just pointing out when you hear me say Coco, so you know which one. And then now we have Coco Lee in the chat, amazing friend of the parlor in the DDV community. How are you today, Coco? Did I miss when you came in? Who's having honey butter biscuit? So I made honey cornbread yesterday, but now I want biscuits. Okay. It's okay. Sorry, those are the alarms going off for my children and my husband and things. There's clapping. Hold on. I need to catch up. You didn't get to watch it either, Meg? Okay, so let me know if you want to watch it today or whatever. I am available all day today and all day tomorrow. Okay, there's clapping. Hold on. I need to figure out, someone's doing something. I need to figure out why it's clapping, because it's also not showing up on my screen. Okay, mommy and wife are the most important words ever. So don't, and I don't know you, but I just feel like you. Thank you, Coco. So I'm maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago now, I actually had a whole therapy session around that. I have been working since I was 15. So this is the longest stretch of time that I'm not working. So I'm not like identified by a title. And I remember saying to my therapist, like, well, I'm just a wife and mom. And she was like, please remove the just from your vocabulary. Like, you're keeping humans alive. You're keeping a household running. And it was a whole thing. So thank you just for saying that. My love language is words of affirmation. So like you said, you don't know me, I don't know you, but thank you just for seeing me. That, who's cutting onions? Thank you. That really, really means a lot to me, because I struggled with being just, and you see how easy it is for me to still say just. Because I'm a hustler. Like, I've always had a job, two jobs, and now that job is mom and wife, and it has definitely taken some getting adjusting to. So that really means the world to me, Coco. I definitely know you're tired when you sleep fully. Yes, Jamie. I was in a sweatshirt and just some house pants, and I laid down for a brief reprieve, and like it was like 2 hours later, my husband was like, "Do you want to go shower?" Like, he woke me up. I was out of it. But so Meg, if you want to watch it today, tomorrow, let me know. We can still voice chat. Yeah. I have to arrange my schedule with the hubby too. He works swing shift. Yep. So my husband does third shift. But we are also a military family, so things just get a little funky. And then obviously I have a kiddo who is in school activities and stuff, and then there's the baby. So it's everyone's schedule and then mine. But yeah. Okay, so where are we? Flower Loki, you deserve, thank you, Flower. Yeah, it really, really hit me in the feels. We're gonna look for my moonstone chest, by the way. That's what we're gonna do. Instead of me just standing here and you guys looking at my backside on the screen. Lady D, okay, there was a message retracted. Okay, there were things clapping. I'm sure they showed up on the screen, but I was looking at the chat. So now I actually have to go and look at my Streamlabs report so I know what was clapping. Because I don't know what the clapping was for. I got things. I got things. You guys. Okay. I get very high pitched when I get emotional. And it's for privacy reasons that I don't stream on camera. But one of the added benefits is that you guys can't see me. In that I am a very ugly crier. Um, Thank you. I can't see who did it. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I can. I think I can. Flower Loki, thank you for the PlayStation gift card. Meg, okay. Oh my gosh. So when I got the Lady Danbury Funko Pop, so I call my daughter calls herself excuse me, Queen Charlotte. And she was like, "Do I get one too, mommy?" So it hasn't. It's been a while, but she's the other quote unquote mod on my channel, the Queen Charlotte. And so that's her. And I was like, "No, baby, but I will get it for you." So thank you, Meg. That is going to send mini me into a tailspin. And thank you, Corgi, for the other PlayStation gift card. I was not talking that long that three people were able to go in there. Um, wow. Okay. Thank you. Um, thank you for the recap, Coco, because I missed all of it. I am in Pacific time, Meg. Okay, I will go get my fountain. Let me find my moonstone chest. And then I will get my fountain. Oh gosh. Okay. Wow. That really threw me. Whew. Okay. Okay, I see one's moonstone chest. What a way to start the day. So now we really have to decorate because you guys are here to decorate. um. Oh my gosh. Um. I'm a deflector. If you guys ever watched Friends, um, I used to always joke I'm like Chandler, who uses like sarcasm to deflect from his emotions. I use facts and things. So just to gather myself, I found out the other day there's a 1920s documentary named Moana, and I went down a rabbit hole because I wonder if it inspired the movie Moana. The guy, he spent, I think, a year. I can't remember the name of the island, but he spent a year there, kind of just studying how they live in the village life. And I think it was, at the very least, the loose inspiration for the movie Moana. Wow, and that just helped me absorb all of my tears into my face. Yes, it works every time. Ah, okay. Okay, where am I? You ugly cry too, Flower Loki. Yeah, I'm not a cute crier. I don't try to be. It just they come. And I'm also a constant crier. So there's also that. Okay, so I will buy it off stream just because my PlayStation account shows all the things. Well, I think, yeah, I'll buy it off stream so you guys don't have to like watch my T screen while I do that. I just need to remember to do it before Wednesday. Thank you so much. And because there were two gift cards, then I think I'll just get the $30 bundle, so I'll at least be able to get the sexy dress because that dress is kind of sexy. Thank you so much. And Meg, Mini Me is going to absolutely lose it when she sees the Queen Charlotte Funko Pop because we do share my office. She's a creative. She's actually who got me into gaming. Um, and she actually tried to steal my coloring book, and we're not having it. But so she's gonna lose it. So thank you again, Flower Loki, Corgi, Meg. I don't have the words. But thank you so, so much. Woo! So this is what we were working on last stream. Um, I did not continue working on it. So we can keep working on it. But this is where we left off. It's just the weekend just really got away from me. I have to go get my daughter from work in an hour and a half, but I'm free from that for the rest of the day, so be good to work. Perfect. 2:30 my time. That works. Yep. So we will DM Meg. Because like I said, the Hubs is here all day. Big minis at school. Hubs is gonna be with the miniest. So yeah. That works for me. So this is where we left off. I literally have not been back in here since. I've just been doing my dailies and then playing Nikki, which I would like to leave to the class. I am streaming Friday evening. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Friday evening stream. We can come back to DDV decorating, or we can do some Infinity Nikki exploring. So I haven't really, and we'll be questing. It'll literally be exploring. So exploring the new map, gathering some new resources. I have a ton of new ability outfits. I like to customize all of my ability outfits. So we will be doing either DDV or Infinity Nikki. I'm open to both. So let me know what you guys want to do Friday evening. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to drink some of my tea. I also remembered to use my mug warmer today, and I'm so proud of me. Thank you for understanding, Corgi. Oh gosh. So yeah, we can keep working on this. So for those of you who don't know, this is kind of be like a witchy, but more like storybook cottage. So that's the kitchen dining. This is the living and sitting. We're going to make one a bedroom, and I actually hadn't decided what the additional room should be. So I think this one's going to be the bedroom. This one, and then I think the back one we might make it maybe like a library, but kind of like a hoarder's library where she just has things. She's lived and she has all manners of books and knickknacks and tchotchkes. I think that's what we're gonna do in the back room. I have never seen in, so I would like to see it. What? Oh, Infinity Nikki. Yes, I was like, what's in? Is that what you mean when you say the noodles not noodling, Nicole? Because I definitely just was like, you've never seen in. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, like I don't do questing and stuff on stream. So it would literally be me exploring the new map. So with their 2.0 update that came in December, so their second anniversary, a whole new world map. So imagine it's like the equivalent of one of our DLCs, except it wasn't a DLC, it's just an addition to their game. So it's like if we were exploring Wish Blossom Ranch for the first time or something like that. I've been in there, but I haven't really been in there. I've been like just going in and collecting my dailies and stuff. So there's a whole lot of resources that I need to gather. Like I said, I have outfits that I want to refresh and update. So that's what we'd be doing if you guys vote Infinity Nikki. If you vote DDV, we'd be doing exactly what we're doing now, grinding and decorating. So yeah, I think I want to kind of finish up the details in here, which honestly I think we're done. I think we can move into the other rooms. What's left, which is kind of like sorting out the shelving and what's not, I think I can do that off stream and use this next hour to start the bedroom. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so yeah, that is a good reason if you've never seen it, especially if you're someone who's interested in Infinity Nikki, that would probably be a good stream to do. Because I'm not questing in any of that. I don't like questing on stream. Let's see what kind of flooring we want to do for this kind of witch who's not a witch who lives in the forest. I don't like questing on stream because I skim dialogue. I just need enough to know the story. I don't like really get invested. Although Infinity Nikki does give great storytelling. I will say that it's a very layered story. Every single update, it's a lot. Um, but it's so much. So I'd rather just do that off screen. So if you're just interested in seeing the world, it's an open world game. It's super pretty. Let's see how the rug looks. Oh, that's too red. I wish there was more of like a maroon. If you are interested in seeing like what the world and the characters and the creatures and all of that, um, that's more my speed. And the dress up. We're gonna be doing a lot of dressing up. Because like I said, I like okay, I can do this one in the bed and then layer in rugs in the bedroom. Um, I want to see what other carpets we have though. I actually don't mind. I don't hate this one as a bedroom flooring. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. So let's pick a wallpaper and then let's see how we continue to love it from there. Yeah, so if you just want to see the open world, if you just want to see the dress up, I don't know if I'm pulling on any banners. There is one that I think I'm interested in, but we'll see how many because I pulled on the last one. I am low on diamonds and gems. So yeah, that's essentially though what we'll be doing. Playing dress up, running around, frolicking, doing what I do best, basically. Oh, you've never seen Infinity Nikki either? Okay, guys, we should just do Infinity Nikki. We do DDV all the time. And I will say this is more of a me thing. Obviously, Infinity Nikki. Um, I've only streamed it once, so you all know me for the DDV. But I don't want to be known as a DDV creator, if that makes sense. And so, any chance, if it makes sense that I can introduce one of the other games that I play to the channel, I'm gonna take it. And since you guys haven't seen Infinity Nikki, we can honestly just take this poll down. Oh, you know what? I think would be a good one in here. What do you guys think? Let me put it up on all the walls. There's actually another one that just came to mind now that I think about it. Yeah, no, that feels too happy. that, the green is too vibrant. I use this Tiana one so many times, but no, it's not giving bedroom. You've never played Infinity Nikki, so I would love to see you explore it. All right, we can just go ahead and close the poll. And it was at 60% anyway. So nice. So Friday night we will do Infinity Nikki. That feels like a good Friday night game. Friday nights are not a regular thing for me. Those I think I'm able to do maybe like once a month. So I will, so it's perfect for the purposes of this. But if we end up loving Infinity Nikki and all of that, like to add it to the channel permanently, this is the other one I was thinking of. Okay, let's see. What are we thinking, guys? Okay, I'm gonna stand here. Let's get the names of these. The chambray, or I'm just gonna write white or green. We'll pick a wallpaper. I'll keep decorating, and we'll just see how it builds up. I'm gonna leave both up, and go from there. Yeah, and I will try to figure out a way because I think Monday mornings are definitely really suited for DDV, but maybe we take one and make it a Nikki one for when I don't have a Friday night one or something like that. We'll figure it out. uh, but for now, I think Friday night, absolutely no questions asked. Okay, I'll let you guys vote on that and then we'll keep working on the rest of the room. I don't think I need to make this room bigger. But we'll see because I do know I want to use this sofa in here. We got to pick a good bed though. We gotta pick a good bed. And Infinity Nikki is a really beautiful game. I know it fell off in terms of, at least for me, right? In terms of creators I follow, I went from maybe having a dozen creators that I followed who were playing it to I think like four or five. I know Tanny still has it on her channel. But the other Infinity Nikki creators that I still have on my feed, they are Tanny and Barb's Corner might be the only ones that are still variety players. The rest are actually just Infinity Nikki or primarily Infinity Nikki. So within like the cozy gaming or like the DDV overlapping community, I know it fell off with a lot of people, for a myriad of reasons. And so that's why I've always been a little hesitant because I was like, I don't know if the overlap still exists. So I'm glad that you guys are interested. So that is very exciting. Do I want to do the plaster? I don't. I really don't. So we're gonna do that one because I think, or I can do the same one that's on the floor, but I don't think that exists for the ceiling, which is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Hey, okay, I've seen you in Nicole's stream. Do you go by Elizabeth? Because I just realized the A isn't there. Or is it Elspeth? I feel like she calls you Lizzie, but correct me if I'm wrong. But good morning, welcome in, and how are you? Yeah, this wood, the wood that I used on the floor does not exist for the ceiling. Although the moss on the, that just feels gross. It actually just feels gross. That's not sitting right with my spirit. So we're just not gonna do that. What about this one? No, I think I'm gonna stick to the one that I have. I just wanna give them, oh gosh. No, it's not. I meant to hit this one. No. What does the cork look like? No, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the one I have. I love the color of this one. Like I wish it, and I know it's a floor, so it looks the way it looks for a reason. But I wish we had the plaster also in like a taupe like this as well. Just so we have a little variety for the ceiling. Okay, I can call you Lizzie. Perfect. Well, welcome in, Lizzie. How are you? Happy Monday. Are we working? Are we home? Are we gaming? How is your week starting? Also, thank you for 33 likes, guys. I missed when that happened. So thank you so very much for every like, not just for liking the stream emotionally, but for actually tapping the thumbs up. Every like genuinely helps the channel. As I said, we're working our way towards YouTube partner. And so all the engagement helps get a little bit closer towards that goal. So thank you so much. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with this one. This room, I'm feeling we might just do grays and creams. That just feels like, all right, let's see what beds we have though. That's um Hot Coco said it in one of her streams the other day, and I know we were talking about it when I did the Frosty Fortress. But she really, I like the idea she gave, and we were talking about it and the way we can expand the storage of our chest. I wish we could expand, like if it's a single bed, expand it to a double. If it doesn't exist, so like this doesn't exist. This is just, this novelty bed exists and it's one size. I wish we had a little bit more flexibility with the bed sizes. And I think that idea was a really dope one. No, that's teal. It might end up having to be one of the black beds. Yeah, because these teals and turquoises are really bright. You are playing. Okay, hold up. There are a lot of things I'd like to see get yes, and I think because I've been playing ACNH, and so seeing, so like yesterday I have this fire hydrant that I bought from Nook's Cranny, and I think I got it in blue. But where I wanted to put it, the blue didn't work, and I was just able to go to Harv's Island, go to, I can't remember the llama's name, and he recolored it, easy peasy. Or you go to the little bench and you go to the crafting station and you choose customization and you get the other color, easy peasy. I wish we could do that as opposed to me having 10 version. I mean, not even 10, it's like four, right? Of this single bed in the blue, the gray, the pink, pale blue. I think there's a yellow, whatever. Just make single bed and then I can go in and select whether it's using touch of magic or some other mechanism. Feel free to take my flowers, like to make it the color of the flower. Like if you want to make it a crafting thing, I have really, really appreciated having that ability. I'm just gonna put this here just to see it in Animal Crossing. And that is one thing that I'm like, DDV could totally implement. If we can expand our chest sizes, I think the the coding is there to make something shake. This is too, actually, is it too fancy? Well, the teal is too teal. Let's see the nude. I mean, I don't know if she should have a bunk bed, but I'll throw this in here as an option as well. I think that's a bed I have to craft, so I'd have to make more. And then let's see. And then there's this one. This one feels too cheery. It feels too cheerful. Weasley. Oh my god! And I was shrimping. I was shrimping hard. How did you know, Weasley? I was shrimping hard. Lizzie, I am playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I've been playing it for 1 week. Yes, I remember. So, guys, we got a lot of vets in the chat. So, Lizzie here is a new DDV player from the beginning. Do y'all remember the beginning? So, I am entering my second year of playing, and that feels like a lifetime ago. But Lizzie, as you're playing, ask questions. Lots of vets in the chat. Hopefully, we can remember things and answer things for you. But so far, after 1 week, what are your first impressions? I think you love it, but let us know what you are thinking. Weasley, welcome in. Okay, so guys, my dear Weasley was really sick. So send her all the hearts and hugs and good vibes. She's on the mend, but she was not feeling well. And I mean, it's just that time of year. But yeah, send her all the hearts and hugs and good cheer as she continues to recover. How are you, Weasley? You're back at work, which sucks. Enjoy your work, Lurk, but just coming in to say hi so that we can pour love into you as you kind of get back into your groove and routine. We are happy to see you. My Weasley's one of my two mods. And so they mean everything to me because they keep me from, first of all, shrimping. They keep me hydrated and they keep the vibes cozy so I can do my things. All right, so I think we're going to go. Oh, this feels too new. Oh, how did I skip past? And I think this actually comes in another colorway. It does. That's, you know how I know I don't use this bed? I still only have one of each. Okay, this, okay. It might actually be, all right, yeah, because this also feels very new. This feels nice and old, but see, this is a bed that I would like in a larger size. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with this one. Oh, but I like the brown pillow on this one. Okay, let's see how we're doing with the wallpaper. It looks like cream is winning. We have, I'll leave it for a few more minutes. We have 4 votes in, but we have, how many of us here? Wait, first of all, there's 79 of us here. Wow. Thanks, guys. So one, we have 34 likes. Thank you so much for the likes on the stream, although there are 79 of us here. So I don't know where the other half of you are. If you're lurking, but if you could quickly pick up your phone or whatever device you're watching on and just hit the thumb and then sneak the phone back in your desk, that's fine. Because 79 to 34, there's clearly a disconnect there. But secondly, we only have 4 votes on the poll. I wrote cream and white. I meant to write cream and green. So I'm gonna assume the Whoever voted on cream, can you tell me if you were actually voting on the green or the white one? That's my Monday morning brain, guys. Um, yeah, this poll is clearly skewed. But if you voted cream, can you tell me what you thought you were voting for? Because these were the two choices. And I basically wrote the same thing twice. Maybe that's because that's what I wanted. Maybe subconsciously, that's what I wanted. Thanks, Weasley. And thank you guys for all the hearts for Weasley. Enjoy your work, Lurk. We're just gonna end the poll. Just gonna end the poll. Okay, so I'm assuming if you picked cream, you thought I meant green. Because the white seems more obviously white. Woo! In the words of Nicole, the noodle is definitely not noodling this morning. So this is what the room, I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit, what looked like with the green. Um, which with whichever one of the beds. And this is what it would look like with the cream slash white slash. I'm so sorry, guys. You picked cream for green, Meg. Okay. That's what I think everyone who picked cream actually thought they meant. And now it's 50-50. I might just leave the room like this and make the two side walls green and the front and back green. We're just gonna do that. That feels like it makes perfect sense. All right, so that's my alarm for the oldest to wake up. Yeah, I have 500 alarms. This is how I keep track of everyone doing the things they're supposed to be doing. So maybe we do this one here. And then, no, I did it the wrong way. This one here. Oh man, I am on a roll today. In real life, I'm not an accent, but you know, I do like an accent wall if done well. Um, yeah, so we're gonna just go ahead and do that and see what happens. And we're gonna end the poll. It's at 50-50. That feels like a great place to end it. That feels quite fitting considering I gave all the wrong information. I think I love this door. So this door and another door that I've been unexpectedly enjoying, the ones from Agrabah. But I think for this purposes, let's go with this one because it'll also go with either one of the wallpapers. And we're actually going to bring the door to the side. And then I think I want to go with this bed just because I like the pillow, the brown pillow over the blue pillow. So we're gonna go to the dock and get more beds. But let's see what else we have. So I think we're gonna go for this room, green, white, and brown. So let's just see what we have. Let me throw in the bedroom filter. Although I don't always trust these furniture zone filters, but let's just see what happens. All right. Gotta love Mondays. Yeah. And I'm usually pretty sharp on a Monday. I was just thrown off by a flurry of activity today. um, Raids, purchases, and it's so crazy. So February being the month of love, to me that love is about appreciation and gratitude and care. And yet when I am on the receiving end of those things, I get completely undone. So that's why my noodle isn't noodling, as one would say. Um, so let's see, Lizzie, you just unlocked Ratatouille. Yeah. I remember when I first started playing, I wanted to do all the things and I had like no gold coins to my name. And it was just so hard to like unlock the different levels of Scrooge. Unlock, not hard, but I was just impatient. I wanted to just get through the things. but it's so satisfying as you like build up those resources and things. And now I'm a hoarder. So that's really great. And then let's see what else. You just started Heartopia. You're on day 4. Heartopia is none of my business. Statistics, Nicole, Meg, are you playing Heartopia? Corgi, are you playing Heartopia? All of you can come to the front of the class and answer those questions for Lizzie. Heartopia is none of my business. I don't know anything about that game. It looks fun. Let me not waste the large chest in here. I'll probably use the small one. It looks fun and cutesy and colorful. It is none of my business. Oh, this feels like a room that would have some melted candles in it. Right now I'm just kind of pulling out items that I think would work in this room, and then I will edit and delete. Okay, you know what? I think the Tigger stuff might work in this room. Hold on. My shades are opening. Okay, in case you heard that sound, that's what that was. A lot of my things in my house run on automations. So okay, not the messy closet. Oh, let's just throw that over here as an option. I like the concept of the messy closet. I just don't like what's in the messy closet, if that makes sense. What is that? Like the golf set? And is that like a checkerboard or chessboard in the corner? A bowling ball? What is even this stuff? So I don't know much about Winnie the Pooh. To refresh. And then we should be back up and running. So let me know if you are back, if you are hearing me, if you are seeing me. I saw Meg, your last message. It looks like he rated Christopher Robin's trash. That's exactly what it looks like. But yes, please let me know if you are hearing me, seeing me. Microphones in the chat. Just to make sure we are connected. If you were here earlier, then you did hear me say we are having a lot of wind and rain, and so that might affect stream. So yes, just let me know if we're back. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Flower Loki. Perfect. Thank you, Weasley. Wonderful. And yes, that's exactly what the closet looks like, Meg. Because I'm like, what is even happening in here? I mean, I get it, you don't have clothes, Tigger, but dumpster diving seems really beneath you. It just feels. I'm judging. All right, so we're just gonna pull out, like I said, some items. I don't know. We're just gonna pull out some items and then edit and pare down and kind of see what makes sense. This obviously feels very new, but it also I like it. So we're just seeing what happens. No, not that cabinet. Although I feel like this is a bedroom that should absolutely have an armoire. So, and then I need to pick windows. I forgot to do that. I think in this room I'd like that pirate's window because it's round and it has a shelf. I think that would look really good in here. I think I'd like this rug in here possibly. I love the shape and size of this, but not that it looks so animated. You are an option for a table. Thank you guys. Perfect. Thank you, Corgi. Thank you, Weasley. Because sometimes I just be yapping. This mirror feels appropriate. Nah. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, I do love this collection. Actually, I know that's the collection I want. Because I love a darker wood. I rarely reach for the lighter wood items in this game. This feels like a good place to use this TV. I never use it. Let's see. You feel too new. Like way too new. Actually, I think I might like this more than the actually, we'll just see. Let's see. Do we like the polka dots are killing me, but I do love the shape. All right, let's keep going. I don't hate this. No, for this house, that's too far in the like old and wretched direction. I also like this table. Actually, I think I like that table over this one. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's keep going. So this table, by the way, with the eye, I have seen it in real life. It's I'm assuming this is inspired by the real life one. It is a gorgeous table. I love the shape and style of this bed. Like that wood with the carvings. If only the bedding was literally anything else. Let's see. Let's park you there. This is another dresser that I really like using. And this dresser is actually the vintage wooden one is actually real storage as well. Little fun fact. Or at least it was once upon a time. I hope they wouldn't change that. Yeah, not that window. I saw something. I saw something that I was like, oh, I should use that. Oh, this. There we go. Let's throw you there. Alright, I think we are nearing the end of our selection. Nah, I think we got some good. Obviously, we need a little messy clothing basket. This is the one that I think goes with this one. It doesn't have to be matchy, but I like knowing I have options. Let's see. I think if I'm gonna do the table, it's gonna be that one. All right. Oh, we need an old radiator. Okay. A little lamp. Mirror. Did I look at this bed? Oh, it felt too shiny, like new and shiny, I think. It felt too pretty. Yes, I do remember looking at it. It was too pretty. All right, I think we got everything that I'm going to get, at least for the time being. I didn't realize I was sitting back from the table, so I hope you guys could hear me okay. Now let's look at a window. I forgot about this window. Okay, this is an option. Although I don't know if the the wood tone is the right one. This is the one I was thinking of. Just because it has the stuff dangling from it. And I like to pair it with this one. So these are the two that I was thinking of. Although I do love this one that it already comes with its drapery. Okay, let's do some paring down. Okay, I think I can safely eliminate these. I'll leave the dirty closet for now. I am feeling like this is not the right scale. This doesn't feel like the right scale. Yeah, I feel good about what's left in here. Not Mm, hmm. Let me see. Between these two, yeah, we're gonna go with the chest. Let's move the sofa because then I also need a rug for under the bed area. And then if I do these windows, I don't think we have many drapes or curtains. I might have to look up both words. Oh, let me get out of windows and let's see what we have. Topher, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Topher, I mentioned you earlier because you were still in the top 10. Oh, actually, let's see how the tally is looking because it is anyone's game. If you guys missed it earlier, um, because we're in the month of love and I am the spirit of giving because I am a benevolent queen. You can gain sugar cubes as well as, you know, redeeming your sugar cubes. So ways to gain them are being first, second, or third. That ship is sailed. However, we have two trivia options. Our seasonal trivia. So for this season, it is a Bridgerton trivia. And then our love trivia, which Corgi redeemed earlier. I kind of botched the whole thing, but she was a trooper. So thank you, Corgi. The love trivia, a Disney love quote will appear on the screen. We got to change the timer because there's not enough time. But if you identify who said it in the movie, you can earn anywhere from 50 to 75 sugar cubes. And then our Bridgerton trivia question will appear on the screen. Answer first to answer the question correctly can earn anywhere from 10 to 50, excuse me, sugar cubes. So there's going to be a lot of shakeups, I think, during the month in the top 10 tally. But at the moment, Topher, you are still in the top 10. Look at that. Corgi at 1985. I love seeing that because that is a good year. I want to say 80% of my friends were born in 1985. Which is kind of dope. And then we have Crest at 1475. That sounds like it was a good year too. And then you have me, Jeffs, and Nick holding down the top 5. And then new Flower Loki, Tiger Lily, Dom, and Topher holding down the top 10. How are you, Topher? Happy Monday. How are you doing today? Topher saying his hellos. Yes, Nick, you made it in the top 5. Topher, are you going to be in the tavern today in the museum? Topher is an amazing Twitch streamer, DDV, 2 Point Museum. You were recently playing Heartopia, or was that a fever dream? Because I feel like now everyone's playing Heartopia. But amazing, cozy creator over on Twitch. A cozy good time, a crazy good time. You love it here, you love it there. You sick, you too, Topher? Okay, hugs and oh, I like to pick an emoji. If you guys have the Cheers beer mugs, um, those feel very tavern-esque. I'm gonna put mine up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Just so if we can put some bear mugs in the chat for Topher and some hearts so that he can feel well. Your throat is killing you, so no talking for you. Yes, save your voice. I hope you are doing all the things. If you can get a hot toddy to help with that, get some honey in you, some lemon in you. Please feel better, friend. This time of year sucks. I am usually the first to go down in my household because everyone else goes outside. The mini goes to school, husband goes to work, and then they bring in the germs into my safe bubble, and then my immune system collapses. Basically. So this time of year, I know how bad it can be. Do all the things to take care of yourself and rest and get back to 100%. But also, hopefully, you're able to get some good gaming in while you're resting. So Topher, okay. Meg says you are now an addict. I didn't have the stream scheduled anyway because I'm supposed to be at work, but I called out. Rest, rest. It's fine. Do what you need to do. Yes, thank you guys for all the hearts and the bear mugs for Topher so that he can feel better working with kids. Yep, because they are breeders of germs. As someone who has kids, I hope you feel better soon, Topher. Good morning, baby. 1 second, everyone. I'll do it. Bye. You can say hello. Go ahead. You gotta come closer to the mic, baby.
Hello.
Okay, go away. That was Queen Charlotte, everyone. All right, I just have to get some stuff settled in for her. Okay, and I am back. As we talk about kids being breeders of germs. So for yes, please rest, do all the things, and I hope you feel better. Everyone says hello, baby. Thank you guys for the love for my mini. That is my mini, aka Queen Charlotte. Hey, we were looking for curtains. That's what we were looking for. I don't know how. I know we have our gold ones. Let's just see what we find. Also, I did not tell her, Meg, so I'm just gonna let that thing be a surprise. And yeah, I'm going to probably voice record the reaction so you can hear it. I think it's gonna be amazing. So thank you again, Meg. Yeah, Weasley, it is that time of year. Weasley was sick. It's just if you can get through this season, especially I think this year, because the vast majority of the country is dealing with super cold weather, funky weather, snow, rain, wind, freezing temperatures. If you get through this season without getting sick, you are God's favorite because there's no other explanation. It is such a rough season this year, and I love winter. Okay, there we go. I was like, why am I not seeing my curtains? I don't think any, well, we might can make something shake with the gold ones. So I had gotten so used to only using the middle gold ones because the left and the right were broken for so long. I guess they're fixed. Let me see. They also used to get stuck on the wall. Okay, they can come off if I need them to. Okay, so we can possibly do something. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. With those, let's see this one. This red is too bright. It's too unserious. And then there's this one. No, I know not that one. All right, so if we do, okay, if we're using this one, oh, but this one, it goes with the bedding really well. Oh, okay, let's see how this looks on this wall. Quite the pickle. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Because if I'm using the curtains, I just need to get you out of my way. It would be with these windows. And I don't love the way it clips. So there's that. So it's actually, if I use these windows, it would be no curtains. And this one comes with its curtains. So I think we're just gonna go with this one. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with that one. I might still double back and use one of those windows, but no, I think we're gonna go with that. Yes, Meg. I will definitely keep you posted. Let's see. Okay, so when I walk in, I think, all right, yeah, we're gonna have the bed here. We're gonna just do basic, boring, center the bed. A couple of years ago, I actually studied the fundamental principles of feng shui, and it is actually bad feng shui. If I remember correctly, to have a bed directly across from a door. Because basically, like, the principles of feng shui, this is an oversimplification, by the way. It's all about the flow of energy. So essentially, you don't want your good energy flowing out the door. And there's a lot that goes into it, like not hanging things above the bed and all the things. I don't, again, it's been many, many years. So I don't remember all the details, but some of the things kind of still live in my head. And so they're always kind of like seeping into my design process, which is why I seldom center doors when I do the bedrooms, for example. Just little things like that. And let's find a good, I might not even do a big overhead light, and I might just do like sconces and lamps in this room. But I want to see what other options I have before I completely dismiss the idea of an overhead light. You feel too new. That feels too matchy to the bed. Like, I want the bed to be its own kind of standout aesthetic in this room. I don't hate this. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna probably flank the bed with 2 windows. And then let's throw another one over here. And maybe a little corner moment here. Just for whatever reason, that side of the house has more windows. Just for whatever reason. And then do I want the no, I do want the sofa over here. For anyone who missed it, I did a poll for the wallpaper between these 2 wallpapers, but I wrote the poll wrong. Instead of writing white and green, I wrote white and cream. And it totally skewed the results. And I just was like, you know what, let's just leave it 50-50. We will rerun the poll again to ultimately make a decision, though, I think. Also, mirrors facing beds is bad feng shui. Let's see. Just the random information that lives rent free in my head. Now I need to find a large square rug for under the bed. Let's see. Oh, the large green one from Tiana. Yes. But this is something else, just like with the beds, that I wish we could resize. Like, give me this in just like, if it's square, for example, give it to me in like 3 standard square sizes: a small, medium, large. I don't think that's asking for too much. Again, we can resize rooms, we can resize chests. Let me do a little something with my beds and my rugs. This rug comes in a blue. Just give me a little recolor button. I'm also trying to get rid of this light. There we go. Give me a little recolor button. Instead of just showing me like actually 2 options in the catalog, let me unlock a red with, you know, this many red flowers. Let me unlock a brown with this many orange flowers. I don't think I'm asking for too much. Correct, Meg. Doors and mirrors facing beds is a no. Because it's a bad flow of energy, essentially. And I actually still have all my notes. Listen, one day that might be the facts that I share in my trivia in the stream. I am happy to do a fully feng shui approved room. Actually, oh, that feels like a theme I should write down. Because there's also sometimes things beyond my control. This is DDV. Okay, yeah. We're gonna do a bedside table and a nightstand. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I love this window over there less. Also kind of love you over there less. Let me see. Hold on. What if I did something like that? And instead, I'm just working through some things in my head, guys. Also, you were not centered between the door and the wall. And then I'll move you. Let's just put you here for now so that we can move the closet. Okay, let's see here. With the mirrors is that they can't face the bed and just head on. So well, it can't be directly. It is recommended to not be directly perpendicular to the bed. So not like this, not like this, not like this. So like this, for example, even if you see like the corner of the footboard in the reflection, that is not bad flow of energy, as opposed to if I had it turned like that, if that makes sense. So like if you have, for example, like there are closets where the doors are mirrors. Like so let's say you had a wall of mirrors, of mirrored doors or whatever. If you can avoid it, it's ideal to not have the bed facing that wall. Sometimes it can't be avoided. And so then you just try to balance out the feng shui in other ways. Ooh, Corgi, what do we have? Observers insist Francesca Bridgerton and Cozy Corgi were seen in close conversation. Ooh. Okay, first of all, just kind of based on book lore, Francesca is one of the more, I don't want to say intellectual in that she is the smartest Bridgerton, but she definitely is in the most curious, the most learned. So it could be a scandalous conversation, but it could also just been a deeply riveting and intellectual conversation. So either way, Francesca, good conversationalness to be seen with. That is a good one. All right, let's see. Okay, I like this. Okay. Um, let's move that. So we can either do this table here, kind of create a little vanity moment. This feels not centered, by the way. Where am I losing? Where's the center point getting lost? Is it this window? I think it's this window. Yeah. And then we can do that with this chair. Maybe another chair. But we're getting there. Or I can have this table here. Okay, hold up. Nope, I have a plan. Okay. I have a plan. We do you here. I didn't mean to do that. We need a redo button. I wish I could get these closer. Don't love that, so I'll just leave this one. And I'll just pull this down. Nope. This way. All right, we got 30 more minutes. Had to do a quick time check. This is going to drive me crazy. This rug is actually gonna drive me crazy. There is another rug that I think could work. I think it has more blue than I was going for. Yeah. It's the size I want. Kind of. What about this one? Yep, I like this one better. Wonderful. It's not quite the color I want, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Things are rolling. Okay. We share a love of music. Yes. Francesca plays piano fantastically. So wonderful. Wonderful pairing. My big dresser has a double mirror, and the best I could do is it facing the bed from the side. Yeah, no, I get it. In real life, I have a mirror facing my bed because I literally it's based on the way my room is configured, where the doors and windows and things are. Sometimes you just can't help it. But you try to find other ways to balance out the feng shui. Unofficial Coco raid. We love an unofficial raid over here. Also, Coco. So all three Cocos have been in the parlor today. I was just saying earlier, there are three Cocos who are friends to the parlor. Naturally Coco, Hot Cocoa Collective, you, and Coco Lee. So welcome to the Parlor Raiders, even with an unofficial raid. How are you, Coco? Wait, you were streaming? How did I miss that? How are you, Coco? Happy Monday, or is it Tuesday for you already? I know you've been in different time zones. But how are you doing today, friend? Right, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, wonderful. I am all caught up. How are you doing today, friend? We are doing some indoor decorating. I just realized I need a place for the radiator. Just gonna go ahead and put that there. Nope, it won't burn my curtains. Wonderful. All right, and we are going to do this one here. Because I'm also like, I'm not going for matchy, right? She just, she's a collector of things. She goes thrifting and she picks things based on vibes. That is what she does. So we can get rid of that one. Yes, yes. Where do we want our melted candles? Because she has a lamp. So we're gonna have them here. Boom, boom. Yes, yes. It was a members only stream. Okay. I was like, I don't recall seeing Coco. Hence the unofficial raid. Almost Tuesday. Close enough. How's the future, Coco? All right, and then we're gonna put up a little chest. I do wish I could get this in a darker shade. Again, another great recolor option. Let me cycle through the 3 shades of wood, please and thank you. All right, I need a little table situation for this TV. Let's just, okay, I didn't mean to mean the move thing. Why the TV's on the nightstand? Who cares? It's her radio. She uses it more for, podcasts. She's not actually watching TV. Okay. And then we have the hamper basket over here. Bam, bam, bam. Coco, go do the things, decompress, sleep. Have a great rest of your, wow, that sounded awful. Rest of your night. Thank you again for the unofficial raid. I hope you have a great night's sleep and a great start to your day tomorrow. Because by the time I leave, but you said it's almost, oh, it is already 11. Yeah, by the time I leave, it'll be tomorrow for you. So have a great Tuesday. And thank you again for trusting me with not just your community, with your members. Thank you, Coco. That means a lot to me. I kind of just want to, no, the other way is good. Okay. We're going to look for a better chair. Don't really love that option. And per usual, then I will kind of go in and do my detailing and what's not. So next DDV stream, because we agreed my next stream will be Infinity Nikki. So that'll be Friday night. Friday night we are doing Infinity Nikki, y'all. And then okay, I kind of don't hate that there, but I also don't love it. So next DDV stream next Monday. This whole house might be completed. I might also do the library off stream, depending on how the week goes. Oh, this is my favorite chair. There we go. I don't even know why I need to look at other chairs. There we go. Okay, this feels good. Yes. Okay, let's just walk it a little bit. All right, let's the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, the two wallpapers are staying. I know that wasn't the plan. All right, so we come into the house. Also, I am just noticing the mushroom details on that wallpaper. They really did their big one with some of these designs. Did anyone else ever notice the mushroom detailing? That's so dope. I never noticed it. All right, so we walk in here. I like the way this feels. I do. Yeah, I'll just add some, vanity details, nightstand details, something on the side table. Maybe I'll even put something here. And then get a mannequin in here. But this room feels done. Oh, I do want something on the wall above the nightstand and the, so I love a memory frame moment. It just feels so big in this room. Unless I move this window, which I actually really don't want to. So there might just not be a memory frame in here. This feels better. But too wide. What do we have? Don't love it, don't hate it. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is, I mean, while we're here. Let's see. Maybe I have to use both these banners? Where's the other one? How does that not come? How does the other one not come up with similar items? But also, why is it? Oh, there we go. That scrolling was weird. But also, hold on. I have a thing brewing in my head. If I do that, so it still feels balanced. I kind of like that. Yes. Let's move you over a scotch. Now it was better centered. Yeah, there we go. I kind of like that. Okay, we threw this together pretty quickly. I said, and the combo of the cream and the green is growing on me. Is that just me, guys? Or has it grown on y'all too? She ran out of one of each wallpaper and she was like, let's just see what happens. And I mean, the vibe changes. Like, so this is definitely a calmer vibe, which makes sense because this is where her head is and where she's sleeping. A little lounge moment. Hello. I wish we actually laid down on the beds, but I digress. And then this is where things kind of feel more vibrant and come alive, where she's getting dressed or, you know, getting her bowling ball, whatever. But it calms down over here where she's, you know, just relaxing, having some tea. No, the mix actually is working for me. All right, let's skedaddle. Thank you, Corgi. That means a lot to me. So I think with the final 15 minutes, we can place the items for the library. So this, like I said, is going to be her kind of catch-all room. This is where she hoards all of her tchotchkes and things. She's a hoarder. But she's a curated clutterer. So I'm just gonna look at some reds, greens, browns, and let's see. Let's just kind of see what pops. I know I will actually. I know I won't put cases in here. So let's just start with book. Just to kind of place some of the items that we know we're gonna have in here. This feels like the bookcase I always reach for. Oh, I crafted a few of these the other day. I'm just gonna put that there as an option in the middle of the room or something. Definitely we want our little book stand, our grimoire stand, if you will. I like this one. That one looks too academic. This is a good one. I mean, honestly, the reason I always reach for these is because they work. Like, what can I say? They work. They're awesome. And there's, you know, a variation. Let's see here. What's you? No, that still feels too academic. This feels like it could have a good place in here. Okay, now let's remove the book search. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna start calling myself that. Which word did I use? Corgi, is it learned? Oh, the curated clutterer. Which one was it? I was just talking. Sorry. I was just chatting and yapping. I probably not gonna run into this house to use a crafting station, but I really like this crafting station in here. I like the idea of having the crafting station in here. This feels like it would be good in here, or maybe even the purple one. Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of play. Ooh, actually, this one might be. Oh, okay. Battle of the crafting tables. So we're gonna play some items. I might even do some polls on the community tab, like a this or that, and maybe that's actually what finalizes the design in here. Because I'm noticing lots of twos of things. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. So I'll do a poll with some of the pairings of the this or that, and whatever wins, that's gonna actually be what makes up this room. And you guys will see it next Monday. That sounds fun, like a funky good time. Let's see here. Oh, what is it holding? Show, okay. Curated clutterer. Yes, you're welcome. Feel free to use it. Much better than my husband's terms for my knickknacks. I can imagine. So I call our garage our room of requirement. If that tells you anything about the volume of things that I keep. So, if that tells you anything, if you are familiar with Potter lore, I don't even remember getting this thing. Wow. Okay. Just getting things from quests that I forget I have. All right, let's see what else could work in this room. Does this feel too new for this room? Because I do like the idea of her having bench seating, but it does feel a little new in here, right? It feels a little too new money. I don't know. I'll just leave it to the side just to ponder. Ooh. Oh, you know what? This might be a good place for to also use those orange and or green storybook veil sofas. Oh, do we want a fireplace in here? No, well, that one's too chunky and too pretty. But do we want a fireplace in here? Forgot I had that. Not too bright. Like, oh, forgot I had this as well. I haven't done that much decorating with Wish Blossom Ranch items. Can you tell? What can I say? I think I have this in the living room, so I might not have it in here as well. I don't know. Actually, let's just put it in there, as well as the little one, just so I can like remember they exist. And then let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe something from one of those bind seatings. No, not that rack. Let's see, let's see. Let's throw one of these in here, possibly. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, and then I will kind of go through. I'm determined to use this window in some way. So I'm stubborn like that. Let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see. 1 second, everyone. All right, here we go. I love using that ladder. Let's see. Ooh. This feels like it could go in this room for some reason. Why not? Let's see. Possibly this chair. Because again, why not? Let's see what else. My favorite chair, of course. And then, yes, this is what I was thinking of as possible seating in here. These items that I clearly don't craft a ton of. This table, maybe. Maybe. So we're going to do some crafting off stream. We're going to go, oh, I forgot about this banner. We're going to go see Scrooge off stream. And then by next week, we will have finished this house and we can pick a new house or a new theme and keep chugging along. All right. You know what's crazy? I'm still nowhere near the bottom of this filter. All right, I am gonna park it here, guys, just so I can have time to say my goodbyes and all the things. So we're just gonna park it here, because I don't want time to get away from me. But thank you guys for an amazing stream. Thank you for the 35 likes. That is super dope. I had a fun time. There is a new video up on the channel. It premiered yesterday. Thank you to everyone who hung out in yesterday's premiere. It is the tour of my main house entryway Valentine room, hence the ensemble that was from yesterday's tour. So go check that out. It is up on the channel. All of those views and likes and comments help as we work towards becoming a YouTube partner here. It should happen this month. I think it's going to happen this month, which would just be one more thing to celebrate this month. One more reason for this to be my favorite month ever. Thank you to the amazing creators who stopped by, hung out, all the raids, Jam, Tanny, Hot Cocoa, and then we had Nick, NYC Hearts Gaming, Naturally Coco. I said Tanny already. I did say Tanny. Yes. We had Cozy Keto. We had Topher. All the besties, all the faves hanging out in the chat. So please make sure you check out their links as they came in. All of them are here on YouTube with the exception of Topher, who is over on Twitch, who is not feeling well. So again, big hugs to you, Topher. Thank you to Flower Loki, Corgi, and Meg for the gift cards and the throne purchases. I'm gonna go cry some more about it off stream. So thank you guys so much. That means more than words can say to me. And thank you to all of you in the chat, especially as we were figuring out the redemptions and the things. Thank you for all the feedback and everything. And again, thank you for just having a cozy Monday morning with me. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are staying warm. Meg, we will talk so we can do our Bridgerton watch later. Let me see if anyone is streaming. I don't think so. But if so, we can do our own little unofficial raid. If I could just pay it forward. And some new is streaming. It's a no-brainer. New is streaming. So let me go ahead and grab that link. If you guys oh, and she is decorating in DDV. Perfect. So if you guys so we are going to do Danbury raid. Hold on, I gotta type it in. And so that is one of the things that would change. Once I make YouTube partner, I could actually officially raid people. So new name is streaming, and you would just do hashtag Danbury raid. Thank you to all the new visitors to the Parlour, the new subscribers. I know we had D first time in the Parlour, Shroom first time in the Parlour, Lizzie, Jamie. Thank you guys for hanging out in the Parlour with us, for the subs. We are inching our way towards our next big milestone of 1,000 as well. You're welcome, Jamie. Again, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Stay warm, stay cozy, stay regal, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.